Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and guess what? The Las Vegas Raiders have signed another Chiefs running back. This time it's former Chiefs running back Darwin Thompson. Also, though, before the Raiders preseason game up against the San Francisco 49ers tomorrow, they have made some roster adjustments. Not only have the Raiders signed Darwin Thompson, they have also re-signed free agent linebacker Kana'i Mauga, who has basically been on this Raiders team most of the offseason. He was released a few weeks ago. Looks like the Silver and Black decided to bring him back. And on top of that, the Raiders are also going to be moving on from former Chiefs linebacker Darius Harris, who they signed just about a week ago. He's really been injured and hasn't been a factor in training camp and the joint practices really whatsoever. They also moved on from wide receiver and special teams player DJ Turner. So if you're always looking for Raiders news, Raiders updates, I can promise you this, whether I'm actually at Chat Sports Studios or literally just a few minutes ago, I was out chilling by the pool, having a Modelo with Alex, and I go, wait a minute. Nation just, they need it, man. The Raiders just made a roster move, and I got to go cover it. So if you're looking for the latest around the Silver and Black, I can promise you this. I got a commitment to excellence. I don't take any days off. And I know Raider fans, they want their content. So hit that subscribe button. Make sure you got those notifications turned on. Speaking of Raiders and 49ers preseason, we are going to be live tomorrow, Jeremy Chugs and I. The game gets underway at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to get started with a watch party at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. We're going to try to give you guys the old Oakland tailgate vibes. I don't want you to miss it. We got some prizes and giveaways. We're going to be battling against the 49ers report. So please, make sure you guys are there. All right, so let's talk about Darwin Thompson here a little bit. If you don't know who Kana'i Mauga is, he's more of just a very average linebacker that's going to be an extra body for the Raiders this upcoming preseason game, which I do think Mauga ends up potentially getting some work because he has already been working with this team throughout OTAs and minicamp. If you were to ask me if I think Darwin Thompson's going to be there tomorrow against the Niners, I'll say no. If it was usually the way that these things work is he'll probably be with the Raiders on Monday or Tuesday, and I do not anticipate that you're going to see him practicing or playing tomorrow when the Raiders take on the 49ers. So my question to everybody out there is, once you got this update that the Silver and Black, Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, they signed another running back, because believe me, I already know what everyone's going to say. Does this impact Josh Jacobs? The answer is no, it doesn't impact Josh Jacobs whatsoever. Just like I said, was it yesterday, 2 days ago, about when the Raiders signed Damian Williams, this is the exact same damn thing. They're looking for an extra body that they can use throughout training camp. The Raiders moved on from Austin Walter. Well, guess what? Now you got yourself a Darwin Thompson. If I was also the Raiders, then I'm trying to take down the freaking team that's been haunting the AFC West since Patrick Mahomes took over, and honestly a little bit before that. I would try to get an inside scoop as much as I possibly can. So when you think about the fact that they have signed two Chiefs running backs, and recently they just signed a Darius Harris as well, who they released today, but that's three Chiefs players, right? Like, they're probably trying to get an inside track on what the hell Andy Reid and that entire organization is doing over there. So my question to every single person out there is this. I want you to grade the signing of Darwin Thompson, A, B, C, D, or F. My grade for it, as it stands right now, D+, C-. Like, he's a below-average player. The reason why he's a below-average player doesn't really offer you all that much. In terms of games that he's played, he's only played in 2 seasons in the NFL. I want to say he was a 6th-round pick in the 2019 draft out of Utah State. But he got some work with the Kansas City Chiefs in 2019, got some work with the Chiefs in 2020. Back in 2019, played in 12 games, saw 37 carries for 128 yards and a touchdown. Also caught the ball 9 times for 43 yards. Then in 2020, played in 14 games, actually started in 1 and had a touchdown, had 7 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown. But over the past few seasons, hasn't been on a 53-man roster, has really just been bouncing around from practice squads. In 2021, he was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers practice squad, got released there. Actually, then went back to Kansas City's practice squad in 2021. And then last season was a member of the Seattle Seahawks practice squad. So again, I mean, you're looking at a dude who probably offers you some special teams ability, offers you an extra camp body, a running back that can catch the football a little bit, and that's realistically all that you're going to get out of Darwin Thompson. Now, in terms of some of the other moves that the Raiders made, again, Kana'i Mauga, they're just trying to add some extra competition there to the linebacker room. But in terms of moving on from the players of Darius Harris, he's more just that he's injured and hasn't really been able to get on the field, which, you know, not too surprising. Luke Masterson has played well. They have a lot of confidence in Drake Thomas, which is ultimately why I think that they made this move when they did. On top of that, though, moving on from DJ Turner, this one's had the writings on the wall for a long time. Trey Tucker, DeAndre Carter, they're better versions. They're better versions of DJ Turner, right? Like, if I were to hit the upgrade button on Turner, I would get a DeAndre Carter. I would get a Trey Tucker. Tucker is a much more explosive athlete, especially with acceleration, and DeAndre is a better special teams player. Yes, Turner had some bright moments last preseason, but he's also really struggled holding on to the football, especially in the punt return game. I'm not saying this year and years past. So am I really surprised that they moved on from Turner? No. He had a 0% chance of making this roster this upcoming season. When the Raiders added Wilkerson, the former Patriots wide receiver, when they released their depth chart, all the writing was on the wall here for the Raiders to ultimately make this move. So Darius Harris, no longer a member of the Raiders. DJ Turner, no longer a member of the Las Vegas Raiders. The move that they made today that I had to make this video around was Darwin Thompson, another former Kansas City Chiefs running back, is a member of this team. Then the Raiders have brought back Kana'i Mauga. If you missed the other videos that I dropped earlier today here on the Raiders Report, I did put out a Week 18 Madden simulation, Raiders-Broncos. If the Raiders win, they have a chance to get into the Madden playoffs. I also dropped a video that I wanted to do, and I wish I had more time at work because I could have done some pretty sick graphics and whatnot. But I wanted to give you guys my Raiders joint practice against the Niners, winners and losers. I lay out some offensive players. I lay out some defensive players. And after this video plays, you're going to have an opportunity to watch that. It's also going to be down in the comments and in the description of today's show. So I encourage every single person out there to go check it out. All right, y'all, I got to get out of here. Chuck and I, we were getting ready to go hang out and play a little bit. And he's kind of... He's been kind of a big whiny baby today because it's nice out, but it's too hot for him to go outside. He's going to burn his paws, but we're going to go out and play with the ball now. So, all right, buddy, say goodbye. Say goodbye. We're going to go play with the ball. Okay, I got to get out of here. All right, y'all. Again, anytime you guys want that Raiders content, I got you covered. Remember, tomorrow we're taking down the 49ers report here on YouTube. From me, from Chuck. I mean, come on. That's a face to subscribe for. I'll see you guys later, and as always, go Raiders. If you're looking for more videos, tell them to click right here. Yeah, click right here on this button. And then if they want even more videos, what about up here? He's like, I don't know about that. Seriously though, click that subscribe button for videos all the time. Videos over here, we got you covered, and then even more Raiders content is over here. If you're a diehard Raider fan, let me show you why we're the #1 most watched Raiders channel in the entire world.